This is Katie winning the Reserve Champion Trophy halter for the TLC jackpot in the PM run. Gonna let it go through normal and then do a slow play review after.
Video camera? Okay. Good girl. Go on. Use your legs. Drive him in the hole. Outside leg him. Good. Look at your pocket. Right to your hole. Outside leg. Oop. Rock him, but it's still up. 16.891. That was quick.
All right, we're going to go back through and do a slow play review. I really think that helped a lot, having the reins a little shorter. And the reason why is after riding him, he's not a smooth ride, but he's quick. So what I would like to see you start doing, he's strong, he's quick. He gets a little bit nervous, so I'd like you to do more slow work and gait work, that type of thing with him as well. You know, sit in the alleyway on drags and maybe not do, multiple runs in a weekend, but maybe do more slow work with him and let him relax more. I would definitely work on the drills that we did during the day, the pasture loops, spirals, things that get him more fluid and smooth. Now, if you'll notice here where I paused it, you are both looking in at the barrel. So what I would like for you to do, so you don't slice it coming in, because watch what happens. Two strides of rate there, but what happens is he comes in pretty tight and pretty fast, so then you end up getting past the barrel. Even though you pick him up for rate, you pick him up a little bit late. So I think if you're going to come in at a high rate of speed, you might want to consider changing your approach a little bit to give him a little bit more arc into the barrel. Or if you're going, that way if you do have to rate him, he doesn't just zip right past the barrel like he did in this run. So when you pick him up, he goes past it. So the rate was late. So you can do one of two things. You can give him more arc, or you can bump him and say, whoa, here, instead of rating him when your leg got to the barrel. So he got past that barrel, so that cost you a couple, 2 or 3 tenths there. So then now you have to make up time. 1, 2, it takes you about 2.5 strides to get out of the turn because you go deep. So that cost you another couple tenths. So you lost about a half a second right there. So we'll go on. You're double kicking him. You get him over into position. And right here, though, if you'll notice what's happening, you feel him starting to shoulder. And can you see him dropping in on you? Your hands are starting to pull him off the barrels, trying to save it. Your body's leaning away. Everything you're trying to do is upper to keep him off the barrel. What I would suggest doing is put more weight in that outside stirrup and try to teach him to ride straighter longer. So drills that you could do with him is walk, trot, and lope, and stop when his hip gets to the barrel. Teach him not to anticipate so much, but to go straighter longer instead of dropping in on that shoulder. So that was pretty tight. 1, 2, but see, because he had no pocket going in and he's starting the turn, when his shoulder gets to the barrel, that makes him slice your pocket going in and then forces the pocket to be behind the barrel. So it cost you time there as well. So even though it was fast, it just wasn't smooth. It wasn't pretty as far as, that tight turn. 1, 2, 3. But you have to remember, we've also shortened your reins and have you trying to ride him more with your body and leg and less pulling him with your hands around the barrel. So that's going to take time to adjust, but I think it'll make for a smoother run when he's more responsible for himself. Okay, so you're riding nicely two hands, but then the same thing here. You're thinking straighter longer with your body and your hands, but then right there, he's starting to turn in. You're trying to keep him from anticipating. So he does have a bit of a habit with anticipating. Looks like both of you are looking in at the barrel. When he does that to you, you need to really be thinking, ride him straighter longer with two hands, two eyes, everything riding straighter longer to that straighter longer cone that we had on our slow work. That would be beneficial to you as well. So you rocked it because of the fact that he anticipates his barrels and starts his turns a little bit early. But it's still, he's got a lot of quick speed, and you rode him very well. We just have to take some of the anticipation out of him, and I think that'll make a big help for you as well. So I think the slow play, you'll see that you're kind of both anticipating the turns, and you both need to get to where you're riding straighter longer and just be a little bit smoother and keep that pocket going into your turns. Slicing the barrels is costing you time. So, but great job on winning second in the clinic, and I was really fun working with you, and I enjoyed riding your horse as well. Thank you.